Hello and welcome to Don's Moto Tours. I'm showing you the screen right now because I have been working on the channel, and what I've done, this is the last video that I'm going to do, a tribute to my good old friends when I used to ride with a lot of guys from school, a lot of breathtaking views of the parkway, on the road to see an old school buddy. And these were the first 3 years of me riding in the mountains that got me started in this journey. I also have a couple of videos of the very last 2 rides that I did with a new group called the Blue Ridge Riders. The rest of this here that's been posted here in the last couple of weeks, I did a solo trip in 2016, and that started my solo riding career here, and I've been riding solo ever since. And I'm looking forward to doing some new vlogs coming up here in September. So the channel is going to have a new spin on it, and it's going to be all new stuff, strictly vlogging, strictly informational, short videos of all the riding areas that are at your disposal in North Carolina and Tennessee and Virginia and other places. All right, let's get started. We're going to be riding the 2018 KRT 400 Ninja today. So let's go on out and chit chat about where the channel is going to be going in the future, and we'll have a little look at some Florida riding. We do have a couple little hills here, so we'll be hitting Powell Road. All right, let's get started. All right, we're on our way to the watering hole, and I do have the windscreen open on my helmet, doing a sound check on the audio to see if an open face shield matters or not. See how it's going to sound. Got a couple riders here that just blew by while I was turning, so always makes for good content. We got a couple other bikes in the view. All right, let's put the screen down and see what the difference is. All right, you are on board the 2018 400 Kawasaki KRT Ninja, and this is a new moto vlog setup, so we're out giving it a run today. Alright, we'll see you at the watering hole, and do some more filming on the way back. The sun's not in a very good spot right now, but this road here gave me an opportunity to do a little chit chat with you. Alright, we'll see you at the watering hole. And we are on Powell Road, one of the nicer riding roads up here in Brooksville area. Beautiful scenery, woods. We got a couple riders up here in front that know how to ride. The lead guy always is to the left by the line, so on and so forth. Lead bike, next bike, this bike, you know, and so forth. It's a good way to ride. Way cars will see you more. You're spread out, and cars can see you better. Better than being in a straight line. This is a nice sweeping turn. Always a pleasure to roll on through here. Leaned on over. Perfect harmony, look at that. Alright, we're on our way. We're going to make a left here, take the back way in. Hey, they are too. Cool. My go-to way to get there. These guys are regulars up at the watering hole. Guy's got a really nice bike. Both of them do. This is a pretty scenic way through here. Get chit-chat a little bit. This is a moto vlog, right? That means I do some workout here, pressure washing. Some of these driveways go for, you know, a mile into the damn woods. It's cool. You get back there, they usually have some big areas to turn around. You got to make sure of that when you got a big van and a trailer. But this is a nice area. Nice and private. Until Sunday comes and all these motorcycles come in and out. Yeah, I got me these mirrors here too. Blind spot mirrors. Good idea to get those. And you can see the rider there too, see? Hey man, thumbs up baby. But what a beautiful morning. Still, right out of bed, it's 95 degree heat index, but right now it's pretty cool. I'm not agreeing with that analysis today, although I am on a motorcycle. And this road is very, very, very tranquil. Pretty cool. Hope you're all enjoying the vlog today. Speaking of which, if you go on there, Don's Moto Tours on YouTube, look for the little guy with the red jacket on, the helmet, and GoPro camera on the side. That's a little cartoon image of my channel. Subscribe if you can, that'd be great. I'll try not to annoy you too much. Just don't hit the bell if you don't want to be notified every day. Been posting quite a bit. Today's going to be the last post until September gets here on this channel. I have been posting a lot of stuff of past rides with all my, anybody I've ever taken a ride with is on the site now. And a lot of that footage, when I do a tribute to my old friends, if you watch that one, that was all filmed with a Hero 2 GoPro. Really, it's not really good image, but I put it up there for a reason, so all my friends that I used to ride with are able to go ahead and take a look back and have a smile, if you will, you know. I don't ride with any of them anymore. A lot of them don't ride. A lot of them sold their bikes. Some of them have bad health problems right now, and I'm hoping for the best in that area for a complete turnaround for one of my friends in particular. I hope he pulls through all this stuff. Cancer is a very, very nasty disease, and these guys are going to go to the right. I'm going to go, I'm going this way. I don't think they know where they're going. Anyway, we are going to beat them out. They're going out to 50, which is the main highway. I'm taking this little back way here. Alright, we'll return when we get to the watering hole, see how many people. We're here early, so there shouldn't be too many. And you know what, let's just talk on the way up there about where the channel's going to go, and back to what I was talking about. These birds here are cool. Look at them. Sometimes you see them riding on the back of a cow's back. I don't know if you can see those or not. But anyway, I keep getting interrupted and sidetracked. But anyway, I've put a lot of videos up there of the past rides with a bunch of friends. I put some other videos. I did 10 videos of my first solo ride in 2016. I have so many videos that I just don't want to put them all up there. I think everybody gets my point. Now that I'm a solo rider, I don't intend on to ride with anybody else anytime soon. I might have a possible candidate for next year's ride, but I'm not sure. We'll see how that works out. It's a long ways off. Let's worry about 2023 first. But anyway, the vlog is going to be all new, and it's going to be all in the mountains, and I'm going to do informational stuff so people can plan their trips, provide as much information as I can, and try to make the videos as short as possible so it's not a drawn out thing, you know, like today is. I'm really drawing it out today, and I can definitely talk, that's for sure. Alright, we'll see you when we get to the hole. Alright, here's where everybody hangs out. There's my buddy Nick, he's here. There's quite a few people here this morning. Take the long way around so we can check these other bikes out. Hey, them guys beat me here. The two guys that were turning left. All right, we'll check in later. Alright, so the watering hole got kind of crowded when I left. I was talking to a couple guys I know. A couple guys that always go riding up in the areas where I'm going in September. They're actually all going to be up there the week after I'm there. They go up when it's a little cooler. Should be good temperatures for me. I'm leaving on September 25th. I'm also going to try a new way of doing things. My friend Cheryl Draga, she's the president of the local riders group here in town, Newport Richey. And Cheryl, if you're viewing the vlog today, I hope you're feeling better and you're on the mend and going to be on your way to getting back on them motorcycles again. Cheryl has more motorcycles than most people. I think she's up to 11 now. She's into the Grom phase of things. Small bore bikes. Looks like a lot of fun. I don't think it'd be my cup of tea. I think 400 is about as low as I want to go. Unless you want to give me that really fast 250 they got over there in the UK. That would be cool. But anyway, I'm going to be doing a new vlog daily, probably about 4 or 5 of them. Got some really long loops planned out for the trip. I'll be on the 650 Versus for the longer loops, and I'll be bringing you some valuable information about planning your next ride in North Carolina, Eastern Tennessee area. Of course, we'll be doing the Tail of the Dragon. We'll be doing the Cherahullah Skyway. And let's go ahead and make a left here on Church Road. And a lot of bicycles in this area too. So you got to be courteous of the bicycle rider. Looks like a solo bike rider to me, right? I am a solo rider. I prefer it that way. A lot of good benefits to that. You can go at your own pace, do what you want, and pretty much have a good time. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm going to be leaving on the 25th at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And when I said that, that reminded me of Cheryl Draga, because that's what she did when she left with her crew for the small bore rally that was up in the Townsend area, up by the Tail of the Dragon, the Foothills Parkway. But when you leave at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you're going to be able to get there without one single car going through Atlanta. I don't know if you've ever driven through Atlanta before, but it's a pain in the neck, congested, get stuck in traffic quite a bit. So I know the owner at the lodge at Tellico. Check that video out on the channel. Great place to stay, great owner, Brian and Catherine will make you feel at home. Got a bike garage, keep your bike in, very secure place, absolutely clean at an affordable rate. I do believe the rooms are $1.15 a night and $5 added on to that for the motorcycle storage. And it's a key entry, so you can keep your bike safe and keep it dry. When you go on bike trips, a lot of times the morning dew's all over your seat, your bike, you got to dry it all off. It's a pain in the neck. You don't have to do that here. The bike's nice and dry when you get it out of the garage. But each day is going to be a different vlog about, like I was saying, the Cherahullah Skyway. Bald River Falls, if they are not rebuilding the you guys need to move it over. You gotta tell these guys they don't own the damn road, you know. They have bikes need to stay to the right hand side. Didn't mean to yell at you, but you know, I abide by the rules. Why don't you? Anyway, this is the South Loop. A lot of bicycles on it, as you can see. These are courteous bicycle riders right here that are abiding by the rules. keep the bike to the right and let traffic go by. I mean, I'm courteous. I'll get over for you. So you don't have to ride the line like you're in a car, but you definitely aren't. But I'm looking forward to doing the vlogs, the new stuff, and I'm interested in providing information so everybody can have a great time on their trips. Then we're going to be doing a wire road. Then we're going to do a waterfall loop. We're going to go up to the Blue Ridge Parkway. I'm going to be doing a loop on Highway 215, which is a very cool road. And I'm going to get on 276 that goes to Brevard County. Looking Glass Falls is on that road. Check that out. Then we're going to be doing the entire Smoky Mountain, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. You take 411 and you go down to River Road, take that out to 321, and then hit the Foothills Parkway, which will take you to 129. Then it'll put you on to 72, back on to I do believe it's 411 again. Then you can hit 360 and take that right to the Cheryl Hollow Skyway, where you can go ahead and stop at the Ironworks Grill for a nice dinner before you head back to the room to relax for the rest of the night. A lot of bicycles out today. Big group up ahead of us, I mean. See how they're gonna if they're going to form in a single row, so they'll let the car and the bike go by, or what's going to happen here. Lots of bikes. Look at this. This is just crazy, man. It's like a new thing. Crazy, 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 I gotta tell you. They're getting pretty aggressive. That's the first time I've seen them try to take up the whole road and slow a motorcycle down. I am not understanding that. I guess they going to start a new trick. Maybe they're going to get after us, huh? Never seen such a thing before. Usually they move over and that's what they're supposed to do. It's a good way for them to get killed, you know? Or me. Alright. Just hold on and enjoy the ride. We'll be ducking in and out. Show you some good stuff here coming up. This is a good little ride, you know. Sunday morning, go down, talk to some buddies for a half hour or so, get a cup of coffee, have a little bite to eat, go for a spin before it gets hot. Here comes a couple guys here. Ride a motorcycle, you know, I mean, if you got to ride it because it's the only transportation you have, well, I guess it's the only transportation you have, right? We got a couple guys here riding around. I think they're waiting on these guys, maybe. A lot of bikes out. Wide open country out here. A lot of farming, a lot of hay guys out here. Hey, man. Want to buy some hay? Hey. But I'm lucky I live, 10 minutes from these kind of roads. And if you notice, the most traffic out here are bicycles. My goodness. Who would have thought, right? But those guys were a little aggressive, I thought. Hope you're enjoying the ride. Doing some testing here to see how this microphone performs with the windshield open. Nice curvy roads, kind of like being in the mountains without the mountains. In my new Michelin 600 tire. Got some really beefy tread on it. Got all the slickness wore off of it. Look at the views. And if I didn't mention and you're just checking in, we're on the Kawasaki 2018 KRT Ninja, KRT 400. A lot of people say 400, wow, isn't that small? This bike has a 6-speed transmission. You can cruise on the interstate at 80 miles an hour, no problem on this bike. You can travel on it, it's comfortable. I don't use it for that. If I'm going to take a long ride, I use my 2019 650 Versus. Has the hard pack luggage tour pack on it, 2 side bags and 1 back trunk. Fit a lot of stuff on it, and pack all your gear and luggage. Hell, you can drive on that bike for thousands and thousands of miles. It has 6-gallon gas tank, hardwired GPS, TomTom 550 rider if you're in the market for a motorcycle GPS. Has some really good features for motorcycle riders. It's got a little route thing. You can go ahead and hit the route, and you can touch screen it and make a loop just by touching the screen. Then you can choose what kind of roads that you want to ride on. If you want to ride on curvy roads with big inclines and steep hills, that GPS is going to take you there. And be careful what you wish for, because it takes you on some hellacious rides. We'll be doing one of those as well on the trip. We'll go ahead and go through how the GPS works, and we'll go ahead and do a fun loop and see where the GPS takes us. It's a lot of fun to do that when you're in the mountains, because not a whole lot of towns, just a lot of mountain roads, curvy, switchbacks. Okay, now, when you do this loop, you come back around here, and we're going to get on 577, okay? We're going to make a right here, and then we're going to take this down to Bayhead Road, which is a really cool road with some really good views. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to check back in when we get to Bayhead Road. Alright? Alright. I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours. And thanks for riding along. Alright. Here we are on Bayhead Road. This is a really cool road. Got some good views on it. Be another nice little slice of heaven if you decided to buy a piece of property out this way, you know. Nice little country road. It's only about a car length and a half wide in some of these areas. Now look at this view over here. Just stop for just a second. Slow down anyway. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wide open view. Nice lake down there. There's an old farm barn. Pretty cool. An old building. Kind of reminds you of being in the mountains. See a lot of that kind of stuff there. Especially if you ride on the Blue Ridge Parkway. A lot of history on that road. My wife and I just got done with a trip on the Blue Ridge Parkway in May. Went up to Peaks of Otter, stayed there for a couple days. Went for a hike at Apple Orchard Falls, hung around Otter Creek for a while, for a day, enjoyed the views. Peaks of Otter, that's a go-to place on the Parkway. Got to make reservations a few months in advance if you want to get a room there. Anyway, that goes for all those resorts on the Parkway. But alright, now I got the glass down on the visor. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't make that big of a difference in the audio because I got the mic buried in the helmet, so it doesn't pick up the wind. Nice spreads out here. One of my favorite roads just to go ahead and take a little pass on the way home. Let's talk about some of the equipment on the bike. I'm sporting a Totoro chain oiler. I bought one of these back in 2014 when I bought my first Ninja 650. I had a 2013 Ninja. That's when I got introduced to the oiler. I hate cleaning chains and oiling them. So many of my friends that used to ride had a Kawasaki. My buddy Jim, we used to ride over 200 miles a day, so Jim would have to get all greasy and dirty every night. When we got back, oiling his chain out in the parking lot, cleaning all the grease off. And he did that every day. Me, I went and took a shower, got a cold beer, and enjoyed my trip without having to do any of that. I haven't cleaned a chain in years, since 2014. And I have 3 bikes, and they all have a Totoro chain oiler. And I also have a USB ports in all the bikes. I have Giva windshields on one of my bikes. Then I have a Plego on this bike. Then I have the Kawasaki extended by 3-inch windshield on my Z400. That's the littlest windshield on there. Really doesn't do anything. I think it's just there for looks. Keep the direct water from pounding the gauges. And I have heated grips, Kawasaki heated grips on the Versas, and I have a, like I said, TomTom Rider 550 GPS hardwired into the bike. I also have USB ports on all my bikes for charging cameras or using a GPS. On this bike here, plug into here. That's a Kawasaki standard equipment. I always try to buy the dealer equipment if I can. Anyway, this is Bayhead Road. As you can see, the road's gotten a little narrower here. When you get 2 cars coming down this puppy, one of them has to give a little bit. So usually the person with the hardest ground on their side of the road will be courteous, is what you hope for, right? gets a little bumpy, but that's the country. You got to keep your eye on the road too. You don't want to hit a pothole. And there's a lot of shadowing going on. If you can see the trees, that hides a lot of stuff a lot of days. But the rest of this is just wide open land and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and close. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. It's been a while since I did a live one. The next time you see me, you'll see me in the mountains. We'll be doing another video about the lodge at Tellico. And it's going to be a very interesting way of doing things coming up. And I hope you enjoy the new versions of the new vlogs in 2023. Alright, I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours. And remember, look at these dudes. It's a cow hangout. Alright, remember, keep it shiny side up, alright? Be safe out there.